The Ryder Cup is finally here, and the host site of it, obviously, Bethpage State Park, the Black course. It's a phenomenal A.W. Tillinghast design. A lot of challenging holes. It's a par 70, about 7,300 yards, and depending upon the weather and the time of day that you're going to be playing, this can be a big golf course. Now, there are a lot of pivotal holes here, and I'm going to show you this first one on the front nine. It's the 5th hole. This is a 478-yard par 4 that has a gentle dogleg to the right off the tee shot, and then the approach shot, depending upon where you hit your approach shot, you may have to turn this back right to left to a green that drains from back to front and then also, too, from left to right. Now, why is this such a pivotal hole? Well, first of all, it's in the middle of the front nine. I don't think we're going to see a lot of birdies on this hole. I think if you do make a birdie, you've got a better than average chance of winning this hole. And the reason why this is such a hard hole is because of this tee shot. What you see here is you see this fairway that's kind of on an angle to the player. You could hit a dead straight shot that can go into the rough on the left-hand side because you picked a poor aim or got a poor shot shape. So what you want to try to do is you want to try to curve this ball a little bit from left to right and start this sort of what feels like right down this tree line on the right-hand side. I'm going to attempt to start one down the right side there and maybe even get this moving a little bit from right to left, but my goal is to find the right side of the fairway here. This is exactly what the player wants. A little bit of left to right movement. It's going to find the center of the fairway or the left side of the fairway. Now, on the left side of the fairway, you can't really see that left hole location that's back in that corner. But right now, with the hole location as it is today, I'm very happy with that. The shot will be for the players about 160 yards to the hole location, maybe 165, 170, but it also will play a little bit uphill. So you're talking about 5 to 10 yards, depending upon what's going on. This approach shot will be maybe 160 to 180. It's a very, very challenging hole, and I think a very pivotal hole on this front nine. Now, let's go up to another pivotal hole on the front nine, the 9th hole. So this hole is a 460-yard par 4, and it swings from right to left. There's a bunker down the left-hand side, which the longest of players like Bryson or maybe Rory can hit over or around. You're turning that from right to left. If you're not carrying it about 320 yards, you're not clearing that bunker, which means you need to keep this tee shot down the right-hand side, and the fairway has a nice movement from right to left. So let's take a little look at this, and you're going to see that bunker down the left-hand side there. Look at the tilt of the fairway from right to left, and all those moguls and everything there will shoot that ball to the left, and then when you find the fairway, this is a very, very benign green. You can have some access to these hole locations, but you have to be in the fairway. And once again, this driver is going to be huge for you. You've got to get this into the fairway. So a lot depends on what shot shape you're going to hit, and then certainly the club head speed that you possess. Can you carry it? I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this down the right-hand side and let the slope of that fairway kick this ball down to the left. Now, if you pull this tee shot and you get into the bunker, that bunker, you cannot see the green surface from there. So I'm going to play right of that flag. I'm going to use this fairway to kind of kick this ball to the left. Watch how this fairway will help me out. So this is down the right-hand side, a nice shot. Look, it stays up to the right. Now watch this ball. This is going to have just a slight little release to the left-hand side. You can see that there. I'm on a flat spot right there, so I'm going to have a good access to the hole locations. And what I can tell you is, unless you're able to carry that bunker, you are playing wide side here. And as you play wide side now, you're adding some distance to that approach shot. I think players are going to have some shots like Rory and Bryson. They might have 130, 125 yards remaining. When you're playing to the right-hand side, maybe that wind is in your face. All of a sudden, you could have the ball above your feet, and you're talking about a shot that could be in the neighborhood of 160 to 180 yards. It's a very, very challenging tee shot, and I think one of the most pivotal holes on the front nine.